What's up everyone? In today's video, I'm going to be exploring and multi-species fishing in small spillway creeks. Let's see what I can catch. So my original plan for today was to go check out a creek I haven't fished in about 2 years, but I used to catch all these crappie there, all these chub, different species. But at that spot today, there were a bunch of like younger kids just fishing for bluegill, so I'm not trying to like steal their spot while they're fishing. I'm not like that. So I came over to this place. I've only fished this once, and that was about 3 years ago. So let's see if there's anything still in here. I haven't seen anything yet, but let's put on a lure and test it out. I'm gonna be using some of these trout magnets. They're good for everything, especially these little creeks when you're just trying to catch whatever's biting. Man, these catch everything. So I'm gonna put one on. I'll be back when I'm fishing. All right, got the lure tied on. Let's go see what's out here. I have no idea what I could. I don't even know if there's fish in here. I'm gonna try. I'll make a bit of a cast out. This thing is absolutely rushing right now because they've opened the dams to drain out the lake. Maybe in some of the more quiet areas. We're gonna walk down to a different spot. Some of this stuff looks like poison ivy. Take a couple casts. Yeah, there's nothing here, man. Well, there was only one way to find out, so at least I know not to come back here in the future. Absolutely empty. Well, I'll see you guys at the other spot whenever I can get to the other spot. Okay, it's 2 days later and I just got to the spot that I've been wanting to fish for a while. It looks extremely different than the last time. Most of the time there's water flowing through these pipes over here. It's completely dry today. I haven't been at this spot in 2 years, so let's see what we can catch here. Last time it was a bunch of small crappie, bluegill, and chubs, everything, like pretty much everything you'd expect to find in a creek like this. But I know that the kids that fish here have been like opening the gate and stuff, so they've been letting more stuff in. So I have no idea what could be in here now. I have a little trout magnet tied on as usual for these small creeks. I'm just gonna drop it right there. I see all these little fish trying to get it. Those look really small. I don't know if those could even eat it. It's also way colder than it was last time I was out here. But one of them just tried to get it. Last time it was like 60 degrees. Now it's low to mid 30s. Let's see if there's anything over here. This is where the crappie used to hang out a couple years ago. Looks really shallow now though. I see some fish there. Oh, I'm on. That looks like a chub. Nice. First species of the creek. You know what? This might be a fall fish. Whatever it is. It's really cool. Really cute fish. Alright, let's release him. Nice little aggressive chub or fall fish. There he goes. Back into his home. See, that one was pretty big. I didn't see any others that big. So, we know that the chubs are here. Let's see what else is in here. Oh, I just got bit. There we go. It's another chub. Nice. These guys are just fun and aggressive. Look at that. Really cool. Really cool looking fish. There's another one. 3 casts in a row. It's one after another. Oh, this is a perch. See? Already different species. Nice yellow perch. It's got some really light coloring. He almost looks gray instead of yellow. Alright, let's get him released. Whoop. This creek is not disappointing me so far. 3 casts and 3 fish in this spot. Damn, after those first 3 fish, it really quieted down. It's like they've seen this already and they know what I'm doing. The other fish went and told them. There we go. And look, our 3rd species today, little largemouth. What a great little multi-species creek. Largemouth bass. Just a little guy, but beautiful fish. Chuck him back in. Nice. And I'm on again. What's this? Look. What is this, our 4th species? A nice little black crappie. So the crappie are still here. That's what I was wondering, if they're still crappie here. Confirmed, the crappie are still here. And they're just as cool as ever. That's 4 species out of this little creek. There we go. Let's see what this is. Looks like another creek chub. Nope, it's a perch. What a spot, man. All these different species. All going crazy for the trout magnet. Chill, buddy. We're gonna get you back in a second, but man, look at that perch. They look so lightly colored over here. Nice perch. Alright, changing spots a little bit. I'm gonna fish off of these rocks. I think I could get a better cast to where I think most of these fish are hanging out. Nice. What is that? Little crappie? And he popped off right there. Let's try to help him. Here, buddy. There's our crappie. Feels weird to lip a fish this little, but if I don't, she's just gonna slip out of my hands. Nice crappie there. He's just gonna shove his head in a rock. Come on, go on. Go on. You know what? Maybe that's a self-defense strategy for them. Look, he's just sitting there with his head shoved into the rock. Let me get the GoPro. Try to show you guys what's going on right now. He's just sitting there underneath that rock. I'll leave him be though. Alright, let's get back to it. That was a funny little crappie. He swam away afterwards. I saw him swim off. Surprised I haven't caught a bluegill. Thought that'd be the easiest thing to catch, but we're at 4 species right now. Creek chub, largemouth bass, crappie, and yellow perch. Pretty good. There's something. Looks like another perch. Yep. Nice yellow perch. Out of the tiny little creek. Let's let him go. I just realized, look at all this trash here. Whoever was here did not clean up. We got cans of worms, power bait that's still like a quarter of the way full. Some nasty stuff, bro. Yeah, this is endless, bro. There's so much stuff. I don't even know where to put it. Might just pile it up until I find somewhere to get rid of it. Water bottle, some cap. Oh no, this is not good. Yep, should have chosen a better place to put all this. Maybe I'll hide it behind this tackle box right here. Gotta make sure it doesn't blow into the creek. Whoever was here was having a feast. Ices, Kool-Aids, bro. Something just leaked on my hand. I don't like that at all. More to add to the collection. Still stuff over here. More Kool-Aid. Who likes Kool-Aid this much? Gummy worms. That looks pretty good. I don't think that stuff is moving. Let's get back to fishing. I know this spot will continue to hold fish through the whole winter because this creek basically stops after this one big pool. This is, I mean, honestly, you could call it a pond. The only way these fish could escape is if a storm hits. You could wash them downwards, but then they'll probably die because there's like no water down there. That's a nice fish. What is this? Another perch. This spot seems to have a nice population of perch. That's definitely the nicest perch I've caught out of here today. Alright, let's see what else we can get out of here. Maybe a fifth species? There we go. Yeah, this is a better spot to cast from. I think it's probably a more natural presentation. Another nice, beautiful crappie. Also, this place is crystal clear. You could see all the way to the bottom everywhere, and if I had my polarized glasses... Nice, there's another fish. If I had my polarized glasses, I'd probably be able to see the whole creek. What is this? I didn't even know these were here. This is a red breast sunfish. I had no idea these fish were here. Look at the head on them. It has been a while since I have seen a red breast sunfish. They're beautiful. That is one thing I did not expect to catch out of here. And there's our fifth species of the day. What a cool fish. Very unexpected. We are getting a lot of fish, but they don't seem too crazy for this trout magnet, so I might end up switching lures pretty soon. Maybe something more natural. There we go, we're on a fish. Nice. Looks like a crappie. Oh, something's chasing it. Some of his friends chased him up. It's about as big as they can grow before they outgrow the creek. Nice crappie. Look at those patterns. I love these guys. So cool to watch them swim away too. I don't know if you could see it on the GoPro, but the water is so clear. I can watch them swim off. That's better. That's right where they are. If I don't get bit on this cast, I should probably change lures. Yeah, I'm gonna switch off of this trout magnet. Let's see what I have in here. There's a nice natural presentation. Little Mr. Crappie. There's what I'm gonna be trying next. Oh, I was already on. There we go. Took them long enough. This is about the same size that was underneath the tree. They just weren't biting. Look, this one's missing a chunk of his tail. Do you see that? He got bit down there. He got attacked by something. Maybe a bird, maybe a fish, who knows? Maybe a snapping turtle. Whoa, there's tons of crappie down there. They're all on the tree for structure. This crystal clear water is so cool. I'm gonna try to get it right in front of their faces. There we go, hold on. Nice. Finally caught something off of this tree. I've been seeing them here. They weren't biting. Another nice little baby crappie. Beautiful fish.